Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today let's talk about something that's quietly eating your money, even right now while you are watching this video. It's called inflation. No boring definitions, I promise you, just a simple chat like discussion as if we are having a tea together. Let's dive in. Let us take an example. If I secretly steal rupees 3 from your 100 rupees you have and I steal it every year, will you notice it? Inflation does this exactly. That is, secretly it is stealing certain amount of money from the money you have even without you notice it. Let us start with a simple question. If you have got 1 lakh rupees sitting in your saving bank account, here is the uncomfortable truth. Its real value is dropping every single day. Sounds scary, right? Let us understand exactly why. Here is the trick our brain plays on us. You check your bank balance, you see 1 lakh rupees or might be 1 lakh 1 rupees after few days. Okay. So you feel my 1 lakh rupees still intact even after 1 year. So your brain says, great, my money is safe. But that number doesn't tell you what the money can actually buy you. What it means is the 1 lakh rupee you have kept in the bank is can that 1 lakh rupee buy you the same value as on today also. That is not the case because rupee value keeps on shrinking quietly in the background. Let me give you a picture, you will instantly relate to it. Back in 2011 or when you were young, walking into a kirana store with just few hundred rupees, you would fill up cart with rice, milk, vegetables, snacks, etc. Today, the same few hundred rupees barely fills the small basket also. It is same few hundred notes. Completely you will get a different shopping experience. Let us look at this. Milk, petrol, school fees. It is same milk, same petrol, same school. Nothing changed about the product itself. But the price tag, it's nearly tripled in around 10 years. You have felt this in your own monthly budget, haven't you? This isn't some economics theory. It's happening in your kitchen, on your bike, in your kid's school bag. For example, if grandpa says, in my days 100 rupees filled my entire scooter tank. But nowadays grandkid will say, now I will not get a liter of petrol in 100 rupees. However, please note, these are daily essentials. How health and education cost in particularly tend to raise faster than general inflation for most of the Indian households. So now you have seen it in real life. Let's put a name to it. When prices keep rising across the board and your money ability to buy the things keeps falling, that's called inflation. Simple definition is prices go up, your rupee power comes down or rupee value comes down. That's it. That is the whole concept of inflation. What a rupee can buy today, it will not be able to buy same product or same service after a year of time. So that is inflation. Inflation, that is a rising cost of goods or services, is roughly around 6% per year in India. However, that is generic household items inflation. So inflation will not be same for every item or every service. Certain items inflation will be low, certain items inflation is controlled by the government, certain items inflation is not controlled by the government. For example, education cost in India, health cost in India, inflation almost in double digit, like 10%, 12%, 15%, keep on increases year on year. So, if you keep your money in saving bank account, does it keeping face with the raising inflation? For example, inflation is 6%. If you keep your money in a bank account, it is 3%. Both are not matching. There is a 3% gap working against you. That means your rupees or your amount losing 3% every year, every single year. So in few years, you will start facing that cost has gone up uncontrollably. Let us do maths together. It's really simple. 3% what your bank gives you if you keep your money in saving bank account minus 6% inflation, that is 6% is taken away by the inflation, equals minus 3%, that is negative 3% is what you are earning every year. It means if you keep 1 lakh rupees in a bank, that is worth of 97,000 by the end of the year. So what do we do about this? If my money is keep on losing value every year on year, that is keeping cash idle whether under the carpet or in a basic saving account just doesn't cut it anymore. Your money has to work harder than the inflation, then only you will get the value for your money, not just keeping the money in your saving bank account. So what is the solution? Let us get into it. There are many ways to beat the inflation by investing into various investment avenues available, like investing in real estate, investing in gold, investing in direct stocks, investing in mutual funds. This is exactly where the smart investing steps comes in. Mutual funds let your money grow alongside thousands of other investors, managed by the experts who track the market for you. And SIP, that is systematic investment plan, simply means investing fixed amount automatically every month, building wealth steadily over a time. Together, these two have real potential to beat the inflation. We will go deep into both. Before you go, a quick brain teaser for you. If inflation is running at 6% and your fixed deposit gives you 6%, 6.5%, are you actually growing your wealth? Think over it. There are three choices I have given. A, yes, definitely. B, no taxes eat into it. C, only if you invest the gains again. I'll reveal the answer in the next video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the future videos. I want to leave you with a quote from Warren Buffett. Rule number 1, never lose the money. Rule number 2, never forget the rule number 1. Try to map it to today's thought, which is inflation, which is enemy number 1 to all of us. That's it for today. If this gave you clear picture of inflation, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe and send this to your friends or family members who might need this. Got a questions? Drop them in comment section. I will reply you. Let's keep building real wealth. See you in the next video. Last but not least, disclaimer: mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully. This content is strictly for educational purpose and should not be taken as financial advice or recommendation to buy or sell any investments.